This is my first time growing fava beans, and one of the main reasons I wanted to try them is because they remind me of a favorite food from my childhood. I bought this packet of seeds from Amazon, but my goal is to save seeds from my own plants once they produce fava beans. That way I only need to buy seeds once and can keep growing them year after year. It took about 16 days for the seeds to germinate and emerge from the soil. After that, the plants continued growing steadily and reached about 1 foot tall. These are fava beans I planted last year. We had the cold weather in end of January killed some of the branches. And some of the branches did not die. Just notice, look here, there are some flowers beginning to form. Look. So this branches was from last year, did not die from the cold freezing weather, making flowers. Soon I will have a fava bean to eat. I did not cover my fava bean during the cold freezing weather. I thought the fava bean can handle cold, so obviously they are cold tolerant. Although some are died, but the entire plants did not die. You can see the plants are all alive here and they're still making baby branches come out of the plants. See, each plant makes like this one. This is a one seed, makes several branches and comes up like this. I ate lots of fava beans when I was little. February 28. Fava beans still flowering, lots of flowers, but I have not seen any fava beans yet. I hope they will make beans soon. Lots of flowers. One day they will surprise me. Hey, beans! Today is March the 4th. Look at the fava beans, lots of big flowers. This fava beans has lots of flowers just beginning to really blooming now. I hope it will make fava beans soon because so far I have not seen any beans yet. But look at the gorgeous flowers, smells so good. My gosh, oh, smells awesome. There are lots of flowers here. Clusters of flowers. I'm so pleased with this fava beans. I hope it will make beans soon. March the 8th, fava bean produces lots of flowers. However, no beans, no fava beans. I don't understand why. Have to check on the internet soon. The flowers drops off, but I don't see any beans. I harvested these fava beans a few weeks ago. Never get a chance to make a video. Okay, today, so I want to harvest the fava beans before they grow too old. I will definitely leave one plant for seeds and harvest the rest because they are really getting old and then I can't eat any of them. They're so big, definitely ready to harvest. So here. This is supposed to be the size you harvest, still tender. This one's ready for seeds. Yippee! I have some seeds next year. Seeds next year. Seeds. That's definitely dry out for seeds. That's why. Oh, there's a peanut. This one laying down the floor, so dirty. But this is definitely the good size to harvest the fava bean. This is the best time to harvest. These are the fava beans I harvested them today. There are still fava beans on the plants. I will leave them for seeds for next year, so I don't have to buy anymore. Like this one, ready. Just let it dry out. They will be ready to plant next year. This one all for meals. It has been so busy. Finally, I get a chance to open my fava bean. This one is pretty fresh. You can just steam on top of the grass. This one is very fresh. You can steam on top of the rice when you cook rice. You can eat the whole thing. Just open like this. You see the fava beans here? This one has 4 of the fava beans. You can actually directly steam them on top of the rice when you cook rice. When we were little, we did not have snacks. Like nowadays, we grew lots of fava beans. My mom always steamed fava beans on top of the rice. Then she will use a needle and use string to string the fava beans together, make a necklace and make a bracelet for us to wear for fun, and also can eat them at the same time. Wow, look at this one. Oh, this fava bean is really huge, look here. So this one, I don't recommend to steam them. Only steam for the very tender ones, like this. Very tender ones, you can steam this one, very yummy. This one, you don't steam it. This one, you're going to make soup, like an egg fava bean soup. Have you ever grown fava beans or tried fava beans before? It seems like you don't see fava beans sell in grocery store, in HEB or anywhere. So I guess fava beans is not popular in USA, but in Asian countries it is pretty popular. At least I know in my village it's very popular. I already have this much. You know, this one I'm not sure why. This is a kind of brownish, but the green ones is good ones. The brownish ones, I'm not sure. Let me open and see how inside look. It's okay. You can see the inside is beginning to turn yellowish now. So this means this one is getting a little older. But this is perfect for soup. I keep all this for compost. Oh, I put it wrong. I put I put the beans into the compost and put the pot into the bowl. In our village in 1970s, 1980s, every family growing their own crops, growing rice, wheat, potatoes, sweet potatoes, cotton, their own vegetables. Every family grow fava beans. In USA, I'm not sure how many people have even tried fava beans before. I don't know. Since store doesn't have fava beans, probably not many people have tried fava beans before. So I will let you know how it tastes like. From this fresh fava beans, right now my hand just try to open all the fava beans. Okay, I finished all the fava beans. Look at, not all, half of them actually. I still have more in the refrigerator. So this is all for compost and plus some more here. Fava beans. The next thing, I will peel this little wrapper around of this fava beans. We do this way. You see, this is a huge big beans. From here, I use my finger from here. See, I peel from the head off here. When little, we like just squeeze. Use this thumb and index finger to squeeze it out. Whoops. When we were little, we like to play, put it on our little fingers. Then we will have 5, then we play. I'll show you, okay? Now, so they got 1. So we do the same thing here. So I can do like this. So like this, see this part is up here. So I'm going to squeeze it out. Whoops. See how fast? So you don't have to actually, you know, break all parts. See this nice beans. Same this one. So you do this way. Break a part on the top. Then you use the fingers out. Easy, right? It doesn't look like too hard. It is easy to peel fava beans. Squeeze out. And here, squeeze. Make sure your hand is dry. This finger, this thumb is a little wet, so difficult to squeeze. Make sure dry to squeeze. If it doesn't squeeze out, maybe here still need to break a little bit and make it easier to squeeze out. Then squeeze out. Another one. Out. So when we were little, we like to do that. We play while we are also do work. Or this is for small. So for this finger, to pretend that we have different layers for playing. Because when we were little, we had no toys, nothing. Only you can play is play mud or climbing the tree. So that's where we will find something to play. Okay, I need 2 more big ones so I can put it into my 2 songs. But look, look, fava bean wrap. Look at my fingers. Yeah, fava bean, yippee. Pretty. When you are little, you have no toy. This is our toy. Hello. Here's the fava beans out. This is the beans from outside of the. Look at the beautiful beans here. The beans here are ready for soup. Are ready to cook for soup. And look, the soft skin. I took it out for playing. Cute, right? This, then we will make a soup. Tender part, like a small one like this, I will steam it and then make a necklace and hang on my leg. When I'm hungry, I just pick one, eat it. Do you know how many months to take to grow this fava beans? It takes about 5 months from sowing the seed to harvest. I finally get to harvest my fava beans and ready to cook them for food. This is the food I love to eat as a child. My favorite dish, and my mom knows it. It's a simple, easy soup, fava bean soup. I will show you how to make it. It's not very fancy schmancy at all, very simple. I have peeled the shells out of this fava beans. Now this fava beans is creamy, after cooked, ready to eat. When you break it apart, they have 2 parts here. So I will wash it for now. This bowl contains lots of fava beans, so I will just cook about 1/3 of them. This leftover still goes to refrigerator. The one in the sink, I will wash them. Now my big wok is ready with some avocado oil. When I was little, we used rapeseed oil, but right now I don't have a rapeseed oil, so I will use the avocado oil. Garlic, ginger, sweet red bell pepper from garden, chives from garden, garlic from garden except ginger. My ginger in the garden right now is about 1/2 feet tall. Okay, it looks so good. A little bit of soup here. Let it boil. I will let the soup boil and let the soup simmer until the beans creamy and done. It's boiled now, so I will turn fire low. Let the beans cook until it is creamy done. When we were little, my mom likes to. The small beans, fava beans like this, still have short peel shells on it. My mom will use, I'll show you. I will wash these beans first. When we were little, we had no snacks at all. Only 3 meals a day. That's it, rice soup, hot rice for lunch, and rice soup for evening. So this is my favorite snack, but not every day, only for the season. It's in spring. So this is a little, this is a string. I will go through it. That's what my mom did. I saw how she did. I have, then it goes through little, goes, oops, it's too wet, so I need a little empty. Like you go through here, see the beans? So I will go all the way through. Yeah, a little bit harder. Look, fava beans. Delicious. I'm swallowing my own saliva now. I cannot believe I get to do this and eat this fava beans this way. Like I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. We ate this. Since then on, after I left my parents' home, never get a chance to eat the fava beans like this. Now I'll be able to copy her way of cooking. This is how impact parents to their child. I think if my mom is still alive, knows that I'm copying her strategy of cooking fava beans, she will be so proud. Okay, this is the fava beans, so I will tie this end to each other, make a necklace, like this fava bean. Rinse my fava bean, this little fava bean jewel, I will steam inside here. And in my electric steamer, this one is filled with water, put this on top, and it covered with a lid, then it steam. I am excited about the soup, let's check. Looks good. Wow, very creamy. The fava bean is so easy to cook. Eating needs more salt, so I put a little bit more salt. The boil is done. Wow. Ooh. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. The fava bean soup is so yummy and so delicious. I am so happy I'll be able to taste my childhood dishes because I grew vegetables. I grow my own fava beans. If you don't grow your own fava beans, you will never get to taste this delicious fava bean soup because you don't get fresh, young fava beans like when you grow your own garden. That is why I like to grow garden. Although sometimes there are not enough time, but I make some time here and there and grow something in the yard. Now I get to try this delicious fava bean egg soup. Yummy. It's done. Ouch, hot. The bean is so creamy. It just slipped inside of this shell, this peel, but this peel is kind of hard. It's different than I used to when I was little. I think this fava bean tastes better when steamed on top of the rice. On top of the water, taste is a little different. Fava bean just eat the creamy bean part, like you are eating sunflower seeds. Fava bean, childhood memory. I also made a delicious stir fry using fresh fava beans and other vegetables from the garden. Fava beans are very versatile and there are so many different ways to enjoy them. You can even use them to make fava bean tofu. One quick note, fava beans are nutritious and delicious for most people, but they may not be suitable for individuals with a condition called G6PD deficiency. People with this condition can have a reaction to fava beans, so it's a good idea to make sure they are safe for you before eating them. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the garden today. I truly appreciate your support. Have a wonderful day. Happy gardening, and I will see you in the next video.